What is up, guys? Zach Scott here with my pal Xanator. And which way is he facing? This is the Two in the Bush podcast.
Welcome to Two in the Bush.
I didn't know which way to point because I didn't. Oh, anyway, but you're next to me in the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit on the other side this time.
No, we have it perfect. It'll take you a lot more
silly.
work. It'll take a lot more work for you to edit it the other way. Don't do it.
You look so silly. I have magneto power.
You have magneto power?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Got special gloves to hug you with.
Oh, that's what it's for. I don't have any guns.
I got tons, like magneto hands.
Okay, I got a gun. I got a shotgun that's gonna help me when yeah, I don't need materials. So for those of you who don't know, this is the third episode of the Two in the Bush podcast, where we hide in a bush and discuss gaming news. Oh yeah, we like to tear this down before we start, before we continue.
So no one comes here.
Here's a gun. Heck.
Oh, slurps.
Yeah, this way, like, no one will think that there's anything here.
Yeah, they're like, oh, this place has been raided. It's silly to go there.
And we can just hide in the bush for as long as we can, so we can have plenty of time to talk about gaming news. How are you today, Jordan?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited. Oh, look at that purple gun. Is that mine?
Go for it. Yeah.
This one's great because I can take a peek and it has a...
Good as well.
I don't know. You can take that one. I am in the bush.
I am coming.
All right. In the bush. So you have some new Fortnite news you want to talk about.
Yes, and I have it on my phone. One moment.
Yeah, I know. We basically take notes and write them on the phone so that that we don't forget.
Yeah, we talked about trying to do this without the notes. There's no way.
Yeah, I don't know how I would do it. I don't even know what the Fortnite news is. I know that you wrote it down, and it's the All Sweat Summer. So tell us about that.
Yeah, so All Sweat Summer, it was something I saw just Fortnite tweeting about, essentially, and then I looked into it a little bit more. So now in Ranked Battle Royale and Zero Build, so Ranked Zero Build as well.
Okay, Ranked, yeah.
Yeah, so from the 4th till the 18th of July,
now
there will be no vehicles, no vehicle items.
What?
No Nitro Fist, no hireable characters, and instead they're hostile and will try to kill you.
So
and then there's bosses and medallions, but like they've made it sweat mode, you know?
Yeah, and they're calling it that.
Yeah, so it's I literally put my phone down and forgot. All Sweat Summer. Yeah.
Okay, and is that in this mode too? No, those vehicles right over there. Okay.
Yeah, so it's not in this mode because this isn't ranked, but so if we went to ranked duos, there would be no vehicles. There would be no the Nitro Fist. I don't know about the Magneto hands since that's new. But yeah, so those things have been, because I think a lot of people don't like the Nitro Fist. I think apparently they're overpowered to some people. We can't use them, so I don't understand that.
Yeah. So that's so weird. Like the cars are like the big thing this season, and I guess the ranked players are just tired of dealing with the cars or something.
Ninja got his way.
Ninja got his way. Oh man. Well, I mean, I guess it's okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't really play enough Fortnite to be able to weigh in and say, "Oh, that's terrible." Whoa, there's a.
I don't think we're competitive enough gamers.
Yeah.
To be that bothered by, you know?
Yeah, and really, like, I guess the only reason I would be bothered is if I got really good with the cars, and then I wanted to go to rank mode, and I was planning on going in rank mode, and then suddenly, like, oh, I can't do it this week, because it's like, I don't know.
That's true.
I'm just thinking of an excuse to be mad.
Yeah, true. You're just playing the devil's advocate, you know?
Yeah. That's me. That's like, I'm the devil and his advocate.
You're a bad little Zach. You're a rebel.
I'm a rebel. This next topic that you also... I forgot about this until you wrote it down. But I did read about this earlier. And this is cool. I'll let you take it over since this is your topic.
I mean... Sure.
And this is your podcast, so all this rest is you.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm reading the law here. I mean, we don't have a lot of topics today.
Okay. I'll go. I mean,
Okay.
We're still safe. So this is cool because, and I read this article and I thought that's the most hilarious way to state it, because I know that some video game companies, and I've seen a lot of like, especially in promotional material, are using generative AI to make the art and stuff. And the worry is eventually it's gonna creep into actual game creation, you know. And I know that High on Life got critiqued for using some posters that were created using generative AI, and the reason they did that is because they wanted them to look like kind of alien and foreign, and AI is really good at making things look like that right now, especially in the earlier days. And but Nintendo said, and let's see, what did they say? They say we have decades of know-how in creating optimal gaming experiences for our customers, and while we remain flexible in responding to technological developments, we hope to continue to deliver value that is unique to us and cannot be achieved through technology alone. And basically, they're saying and they also had issues with like intellectual rights because that's not shaked out yet in the industry.
That's a very Nintendo thing to be thinking about, because I mean, they are very protective about their intellectual rights, much like with them basically taking all Nintendo things off of Gary's mod.
Yeah. There's a guy over here. Should I shoot them?
Yeah. They're a little far away. I think we're all right.
I think I can hit it.
I mean, if you can hit it.
Missed. They're hiding.
I hit there's one guy right here.
Yeah. That was
Nice.
real. Muddy Boots.
Yeah. It's a real name, probably. Oh, you're still shooting. That's for sure.
I'm trying to get the Muddy Boots dead.
Got him.
Yeah.
Nice.
Anyway, we're in the bush. Wait, we're firing.
By the way, I should mention while I forgot to write this down, but
Okay.
Apparently Sony had basically the same statement. So Sony
okay.
felt kind of the same way about this.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, you were talking.
I was just going to say they are incredibly protective of intellectual property, and I guess they don't want to use it to, use someone else's property and be on the other side of the hammer this time, essentially. But
yeah,
it's interesting.
So yeah, it is. So the whole AI thing is still interesting to me because I like technology. Obviously, I like to keep up with technology. And I think AI, generative AI, so there's a difference between the two things, right? Like AI, artificial intelligence, meaning you program something to be intelligent and stuff. But then generative AI is like using like large language models and other types of things to basically draw from like a huge body of work and then create something out of that, generate something out of that. And so that's different. So like when we're talking about AI, like, well, they use AI in like, how the bots in Fortnite respond, that's not the same thing as generative AI. And so, but I like to keep up with the technology. I find it truly like a really interesting technology. But obviously there's some ethical caveats to that, that, we're going to have to figure out in society, I think, before we can really move forward with something like that.
Yeah. The pool that AI takes from, which typically it's scraped from like Google, which is not great, of course, is probably the biggest issue of all. Like just where that comes from. Like even, my wife is an artist and she's starting to see some AI stuff even start to steal her things.
Oof.
So we started using, I believe it's called Glaze. I could be wrong. So it basically disables AI being able to take from your art because it has something on top of it. And there's an Instagram art, like art-based app. I can't remember what it's called. It's not actually Instagram. It acts like Instagram. Okay. And it's actually built into the platform now because so many bots are stealing from Instagram nowadays for generative AI. Yeah, so it's kind of a wild thing. But we got to go.
Let's go to the next spot. Then we'll continue talking about this.
Oh, there's a car right here. Nice. We can outrun the storm a little.
Okay, cool. Yeah, if we can get more in the center.
Yeah. You want to mark somewhere that looks good and kind of central?
Yes.
Should be a little safer now, hopefully. That do be central.
That do be central.
No, that's fine.
We'll
make it happen.
So this mode, obviously we still have cars. I think we have the ability to mod cars still in this mode, but not in...
Yeah.
Okay.
I think everything is still the same in this mode. I think there's someone to the left there. I think the only thing different is that I think it's just for ranked, thankfully.
Okay.
I personally like the vehicles being part of it for now.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like new things.
Yeah, I like the game being fun. Oh, that's not good.
Now let's go around.
But I like the fact that they've made the game fun and, you know, not just made it for sweaty people, you know?
Yeah.
Ooh, there's a bush right there.
And this is close to where we marked, so.
Okay. I'm out.
I'm out too.
I guess this one works.
2 in the bush again.
So true.
So.
By the way, you know, make sure to tell your friends, you know, ask them if they've watched Two in the Bush. You know, ask your mom.
Ask
Does
your
she
mom.
like to watch Two in the Bush?
Ask your pops.
That'll go well. Anyways.
AI. So yeah, generative. So I, you know, I'll admit I've tinkered around with, you know, Chat GPT and stuff like that, and Claude and that kind of stuff.
I was gonna say, I think everyone has to some degree.
Yeah, and so it's just going to be one of those really confusing things in how society ends up accepting it. Because, I mean, the argument in favor of AI is that if you have that humans basically learn by looking at all sorts of copyrighted material and stuff, and then they create based off of that. And then AI technically does the same thing, but the difference is, I think, that they're grabbing all the copyrighted material that they can possibly get, and they can do it so fast. And then when they actually reproduce the work, it actually includes very distinct parts. Like, it's not good from just creating something totally original. Like they'll actually take. I've seen people this is from this photo, this is from that photo. And so the generative AI isn't that great yet at completely creating something quote unquote original. Like, they still kind of piece together works that, you know, from other things. Like, you'll see artist signatures still in the photo, the photos that they generate and stuff like that. And so I don't know where I'm at on it. I mean, in general, I mean, it'll be kind of sad if you know, if you look at it from a point of view where you're actually taking jobs away from creatives, instead of people are talking about they want to make a whole movie just using AI only. And it's okay, well, if you make the movie and then it's good enough that people are watching it, then that's so many people not making movies anymore.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people connect, that there's an argument to it, I guess, but personally, I connect more to a human element of a lot of things.
Yeah.
I think I would be a little put off of it just being, I would be curious, but I would also be quite put off by it.
Yeah.
And I like the idea of using, I've used it to help me with thumbnails before, but only to get I've never used it in a thumbnail, but to get a layout of a thumbnail. So it's kind of more like a composition tool for me, if that makes sense, when I have used it. Which, and there's certain things. So in Photoshop right now, I use their generative AI thing, usually to just fill in blank spaces, say something doesn't fit in, or, I do thumbnails for Sips Live.
Yeah.
And he wears a shirt that has Notorious Big on it, B-I-G.
Yeah.
And sometimes I want to just make it a plain shirt, and I'll just hover over it and then hit fill, and it it fills in with a nice gray t-shirt, and then I can put whatever I want on top of it. Those are the kind of things I like.
Yeah, so I do the exact same thing. Sometimes, if I'm and a perfect example is I was doing a thumbnail for the Paper Mario 1,000 Year Door game, and the way that my thumbnails go, I have the logo, then the number, and then the object. And there was some stuff in the background that was kind of going to be behind the number, and I didn't want it there because it was just a character peeking out. I'm I just would rather have kind of a blankness there, and so I just deleted the character using the generative AI, and it just fills it in. I don't know how it works. That's the thing. I don't really know how it works, but it knows kind of what it's working with, and it just grabs the blue sky and fills in the blue sky over it, and then grabs the texture of the floor and then fills the floor in. I have no idea how it works. I mean, I don't know if they're I don't know. I can't even really speak on it. Maybe they did train on a whole bunch of artists or something.
I really don't know. My assumption is, so I don't know if you've used, I can't remember what's called. I don't know if it's Magic Mask in this or whatever, but you circle it and then you just choose from your other parts of your image to
I've
paste
used
over
that
it,
too.
essentially. Like, that's the old way of doing that, and that worked, but it just feels it's a much faster way of doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
Which, for efficiency, is great. I hope it's not stealing from anyone. If it is, I would probably try to not use it.
Yeah, I just want to tell anyone. Yeah. No. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. The storm.
Want to go towards your marker?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I think it should be good.
How do we go? Oh, we do have a car, I guess.
There's a hill right here. We can just run up. We're in the top 10, by the way.
I know. Like, that's always surprising.
Yeah. Works. Easy. Whoa, I got metal.
Whoa, is that a shield?
I guess so, yeah.
That's
I
pretty
guess it's
cool.
like a shield, and then I could shoot it out later on if I so desired. I don't see a bush.
And
Oh, there's a bush.
Perfect. We can stay in here for 18 seconds.
That's all I need.
Is there? Oh, there's one up here too. We can maybe get this one up here.
That's, yeah, a little better. I like the high ground. Mannequin.
So yeah, I tend to think like in kind of like thought experiments. Like let's say, oh dang, we gotta move again. Okay, let's just move because we gotta go.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to.
Yeah, we're not gonna. We're probably not gonna get a lot of time. This is the part of the video where we're just basically fighting now.
Yeah, I think we'll finish up that conversation on the next one like that. Unless I mean there might be a bush, winter bush. We've had one before.
That's true. It was white and beautiful.
Yeah.
Let's see. There's still the same amount of people left. 9 people left.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
Oh man, and they have cars.
Yeah, I gotta do a little. That is the normal thing for us, is we do end up against the people in cars.
Yep. Oh, someone got a revive over there.
Yeah. Oh, that's good to see.
Yeah, that's great. 10. Now there's 10 people again though.
Perfect.
Top 10. I guess I'm just gonna.
There's a zip line over here.
I don't know where you are. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just around here. Might just help us get up this a little faster. Or die faster, I don't know. Oh, there's some shield potions up here we could use.
Oh, good. Wait for me.
That's just pre-breaking.
Awesome. There's a cola. I guess I'll drink later if I need it.
There's always a chance.
Man, so yeah, there's okay, we're back to 9. I'm just gonna kind of go up here, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like just getting on top of the mountain's probably good, because at least the vehicle can't get us. We can just snap it from up there.
I hear a vehicle up here, by the way.
Yep. Hey, wait, I forgot Magneto hands. I'll go at it.
Okay. Oh, I fell.
Yep. Remember we can build.
I fell. Yeah, but can we?
Apparently.
Okay, so here's something cool.
Oh, hey, you gotta chill.
Oh. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I can't.
Ow.
I mean, I can get up there technically on my mouse.
What? I don't understand how this Magneto thing works.
I have no idea what you're doing, so
That's so true.
I'm just kind of running around here, dude.
Yeah, I think you're doing the right thing. I'm about to be gibbed, probably. I'm running.
I have no idea what we're. I don't know what the plan is.
Plan is to win, ideally.
Okay.
I'm going back up here because they actually went down the mountain a little bit. So I'm hoping they're no longer up here.
They're here.
You know they do be up here. Oh, that Magneto thing works pretty good, actually.
This is rough.
They're shooting at me.
Oop. I'm out in the open.
That's fair, honestly. It's kind of same.
Oh, dang, he got me there. I almost don't care. I'm out of bullets.
At this point, it's like a little bit weird. I'm coming down to visit you to see if we can do anything together. But...
Oh, watch out for this. Protect me.
Oh, I killed someone. I died.
I died too. Hey, third place.
I killed someone in the car and then just died instantly.
All right.
Two in the bush.
Two in the bush. So, I mean, you know, I don't want to dive so much into like the morality of using AI and stuff. I mean, like we've lived through like a society where like workers and creatives are constantly, you know, getting new tools that sometimes displaces people, and it's just like I do worry about like the rate at which AI might accelerate that. But also, you know, I tinker around with it. I kind of use it like a toy. There's a music app called Suno, which I've never like released any of the songs I made. I wouldn't just release
you send them all to me though.
Yeah, I would never just like release them as my work. Like, oh, this is my new song, you know. And you know, you can type lyrics, and it does a decent job of coming up with like music and stuff like that. And it's basically like a almost like a casino. Like you generate the songs over and over until you get one that sounds like to your liking.
Yeah, I was gonna say you definitely do it like a toy, because you like one of my favorite ones you sent me was like you know, kind of going for a brooding like emo sound, but with lyrics about pushing someone out of like a hot air balloon.
Yeah.
And saying that I'm not getting canceled for this, and it was the funniest thing. But like again, it's for fun. It's cool.
Yeah, and if I ever really wanted to like release that, which is just out of the realm. If I ever wanted to like actually release something like that, then I would actually, if I couldn't do the instruments myself, I would like get people to do them, because I wouldn't want to take away from that at this point.
Yeah.
But like Zoom 50 years from now, what's society going to be like? I have no idea.
It's hard to tell. So I actually have some friends that have lost their jobs to AI. They were graphic designers. So they used to do email marketing. They would do these forms to make emails like efficient and everything. And like it would look good, and they would be good newsletters essentially. Yeah. And they went from, you know, they were probably earning like $120,000 a year because it was out in California. Yeah. And went for, they used all the company, because you know they don't own their own work when they work for a company, used their own work to train an AI so it could replicate it and fire them. That's where I was like, that's where it's like, that's rough. But like technically the company did nothing wrong. They owned his work. That's how it is.
I mean, we're going to have a lot of stories like this going forward, I think, with AI, where people's jobs...
That's what's hard to see.
Yeah. And I mean, like, even some tools for, like, AI, like the transcript generators and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, you do a Google search now, and it gives you, like, an AI result. And then, like, I know it's a matter of time before they give you, like, an AI breakdown of a video. Like, you go in, you know, and it's like, this is what this video is about, because we read the transcript...
vidIQ actually does that.
Oh, it does. Okay, yeah.
Basically.
So I mean, like, I don't know. On one hand, it's gonna help people. On the other hand, it's gonna displace people. So it's kind of one of those things.
Weird. Yeah, it helps certain people and hurts certain people. Because I remember trying to get transcript when I used to work back in 2011 on editing, and we had to pay. It was like $5 per minute at one point. Yeah, like it was a lot. And now I just go into DaVinci Resolve and hit a button, and I have the entire thing in like 2 seconds.
Yeah, and again, it's like, bizarre. What type of technology? Like, I don't know. Like, there's one thing where like it's technology that makes things easier for you, but it's another thing if it like what is the technology built on? Like, is it grabbing like a bunch of? I don't even know. Like, I have no idea how it works still. So it's like. Yeah. It's hard for me to comment on it because I feel like we got to move a little bit forward. I'll just end this topic. Was like it's hard for me to commentate on because this is something that like as I'm thinking I want to start doing research. You know, I want to like how does oh, there's a guy over there.
Wait, get in the car. We have weapons.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Yeah.
I ruined their ability to speak because I destroyed the bush on accident.
Oh yeah, that's true. Where do they go? I guess it doesn't matter.
Coward.
They're probably a bot.
Probably, yeah.
Okay,
there's a bush right here to finish that thought.
Okay, sure. There's some guys right over there, though.
That's all right. We'll just kiss him. Maybe
Anyway,
they'll steal my car and I can blow it up.
yeah, we gotta move again. But I'll just end the thought about AI. Is like sometimes like I know some about the technology. Sometimes I don't know certain things about the technology that I would want to know. And as I'm thinking out loud, if I weren't recording a video, I would start Googling and researching. I'd be like, so how does this technology work? You know, does it how does auto captioning technology work? When they say it's AI, do they mean it's generative AI? Do they mean like what is it? I don't know. I know that they have the captioning voiceover stuff where they will they'll train it off your own voice and then you can use it.
Oh yeah.
And so I don't know.
The future of ZackScottGames.
I hope. No. Okay, we got to go to the next bush.
Yeah, let's go. Oh, there we go.
Here we go. Am I in the driver's? No, I'm not driving.
Nah,
okay.
I got it. You want to mark somewhere?
Yeah, somewhere over there probably. Would help us get to the next bush.
Da bush.
I bet if you got really good at knowing where all the car stuff was, you could get a really killer car and just be patrolling the area, taking people out.
Until I read that Fortnite news thing, I didn't even realize that there was boss cars.
Oh yeah. If you take out a boss, you get their awesome car.
Yeah, so that sounds pretty legit too.
Yeah, I saw some videos of people camping. Oh, there's a bush.
Oh yeah. Just park the car there.
And I guess ultimately I'll say this about I haven't also decided where I stand on certain things because I do appreciate when technology makes things easier for me as a creator.
Yeah.
But I understand the argument with generative AI specifically, if Nintendo were to start taking, just generating artwork based off of a ton of other people's art or something, then that they have a legitimate concern. There's someone here.
Yep. I'm seeing if they take my car. I think we're good.
Where do they go?
I also think one of the big things with the AI is I feel like when it starts to affect decent paying jobs that are creative, that's when it feels bad.
Yeah, because I mean, part of being human is being able to if you think about factory workers being displaced by a machine that does something a lot quicker, that's sad, but it's I don't know how to feel about it because it's I don't want to be callous and be well, they can just do something else because oftentimes they can do something else. And it's just so how do you balance new technology displacing jobs with people? You would hope that new jobs would be created so that the people could move into there, but oftentimes people can't move into some of those other fields.
I guess that's why I'm a little bit more apprehensive to some degree because I'm from a place where coal mining was the only job, it was the top job.
Yeah.
And coal mining since I was born, it was just decimated essentially. I mean, for obviously good reasons, but every single even my dad was a coal miner. Everyone that was a coal miner basically just lost everything. And I was even going into coal mining. I literally worked for 5 days and then the company shut down. Legitimately.
So sorry.
I know, right? It's hilarious though.
What did you do for those 5 days?
I just went under. It just went under and I was learning. That was all it was.
Oh,
they
okay.
just was showing me around. It was for a place called Techno Coal.
Why did they go under? What happened?
It's what happened. Coal just stopped being used and everything. And half the coal of the area wasn't actually used domestically. It was shipped, put on a barge, taken to Mississippi, and then usually used overseas in China and other places.
Okay.
And China upped their production. I think that was one big thing. And it was during the Obama administration, so cleaner energy.
Yeah.
Kind of came forefront, but they didn't plan any jobs for my area. And that's why I think there was a lot of disdain for that time period there, and a lot of people are still quite affected from that. I'm from one of the poorest places in the country.
Yeah.
On average, I think most people are poor. And only in the last few years they now have solar is becoming big. They're using the old strip mines to make solar places, so they're training people to do that now. So although coal miners finally have jobs,
yeah.
And they also did taught all the coal miners basically to code. So I guess if they have programs like that closer to when the jobs are, that's nice. But like with generative AI, I feel like you're already doing something that's quite high skilled and it's just lost.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of, I guess, the scary thing there. But,
Yeah. Here, let's get in the car. Let's go to the next spot.
Yeah.
You made me think of new things.
Okay, yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah, we'll take it. Look at us actually having a conversation. Dang.
A real conversation.
I like when I looked at this list, I was like, oh, will I have things to talk about?
Well, I mean, yeah, and that's the thing is like as we're talking, I'm thinking of new things, and then like some of the things I'm not fully educated on, so I don't want to comment too much about it because I don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
So
I feel like it's okay to be wrong as long as you're not confidently wrong.
that's true. Yeah.
There's a fine line.
Well, that's why I was saying like I feel like I need to do some research before I form a decent opinion on it. And so there's a bush. Yeah. Oh yeah, you found it. There we go. So, okay, so here's what I'll say, like you kind of brought it up, is like even if there's a new technology that displaces an old technology, like it may not even be in the same area like you were saying. So like coal miners in one state lose their job, but like people in California get more jobs making something else, and so it's not easy just to relocate and do something else. And
not when you already are so low income as well, for sure.
And you're just you planted roots in a community and in an area. You don't want to just get up and leave, and you can't afford to get up and leave.
I mean, it's the reason you still live in Oklahoma and I live in Kentucky. It's our roots.
Well, yeah, there's no decent reason for me to leave Oklahoma, in my opinion.
I mean.
So it's just kind of like, yeah. So I mean, there are reasons. I just can't. I haven't really thought of my family lives here. Like I don't want to leave them behind. Just for just a nicer area to live in. I don't know, but I feel like Oklahoma's pretty nice in a lot of ways. We gotta go.
You find your nice spots.
All right.
Man, who made this podcast? It's difficult.
It's hard to talk when you're just a few seconds at a time. All right, let's
running for your dang life.
We're not in the top 10 yet.
No, it's actually we definitely moved a lot, but not like. It's not the worst, I guess.
Oh, we're gonna need gas soon.
Are we?
I don't know.
Fair enough. I don't know enough to correct you.
All right, where's the dang bush?
Where the dang bush at?
There's one.
Where? Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Hello.
Hello. Oh yeah, top 10 now.
Nice. That's basically a win.
Yeah, that's basically a win. So yeah, the but I will say some people say like why aren't we replacing like more tedious things? Why are we replacing creative things? And we got to go.
Just think about it for a minute, okay?
Just think about that.
Just think about it. Let's go back to the car.
Well, and I think in a way it's because like okay.
Stop talking.
Yeah, well, I just stopped talking. Yeah, it's the rule of the podcast. All right, we gotta. Oh, there's some guys up here that are not. I missed.
Oh.
They weren't real. I mean, they were real, but they weren't real.
Yeah.
They weren't
Should
human.
we just start to?
Yeah, it might be time to actually start competing. I don't see any bushes up here.
Yeah, I'm trying to like actively look over the edge.
We could just chill up here for a second next to the car. There's a trampoline.
That's true. I think the car might be our savior though.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, you got the magneto hands.
Yeah, I have the magneto hands.
So if you hold right click, it does the shield, and then you shoot with the other one, and it's a big ball to throw. They really have a rocket turret here if you wanted to use it.
I'm aiming at the cars.
Oh yeah, I can use it.
I think they lost their car.
Dang. Oh, someone threw magneto hands back at you.
They did. How rude.
Yeah. You want to hop in just in case they start coming up here?
No, I'm good. I'm just gonna drink this.
We can just jump off and then take them out with these rockets.
Oh yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah. Let's do that.
Oh!
Ooh, nice. All right.
They didn't think it could be done, but here we are. There they are. Knocked one.
Oh, we're in the storm.
Nice.
Oh, we got him.
Yeah, we got him.
Oh, great.
That worked better than I expected. Oh, there's health. Right.
Excellent.
Oh, there's someone.
Uh-oh. They have a cow catcher thing.
Yeah, but we got skill. They don't have a shooter, so we should be able to take them out.
Uh-oh.
I got a cow catcher now.
They got out of their car.
Yeah, they're shooting at us, I think, a little bit, but that's alright. Did you see the battle bus up here? Jeez.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Another repair.
I don't know where they went. Are they back over here?
Yep, they're up here somewhere. Oh, there they are.
I hit him a little bit. One's down.
Nice. There's another one. Oh,
Well. Oh, ouch.
Try.
Ouch.
fixing.
They
Oh, there they
are
are, straight ahead.
trying to get their...
Got him.
Nice. So there's 4 left.
Yeah.
I think someone... No? Where are they?
I wonder if they're in this house.
I'm just gonna...
Honestly.
Alright. Watch out for storm.
Yeah.
Because we're kind of in a small area now.
Yeah.
Oh, here they are.
So true.
Okay, we got to be ready to move on to the next
Yeah,
storm bubble. They're maybe over there.
Yeah, they're over there somewhere. Oh, they're on top of the roof.
Whoa, watch out.
Austin Powers a little bit. Ah, they're Magneto, I see.
Alright.
They're a fister, I can see.
Ah.
To the right. Oh,
Where are
they're on
they?
the roof above us there.
They're still moving around like crazy.
Yeah. There's one on that roof just there, but yeah, now shooting us, unfortunately. Whoa.
I hit him for 65.
Nice. Was it on shield or
No.
what?
No, the regular health.
Oh, okay, we should probably... You want to just climb up there and get them, or...?
No, because we're kind of moving with the storm.
That is true.
Got him.
Nice, that's one. Oh, there's the other one straight ahead. He's behind... in that bush, I think. Yeah. Oh.
Got him!
I can't believe that. That's so funny.
Hey, we got a #1 victory royale.
Oh, I love the vehicles. Who wants rid of them?
Yeah, I know. Who wants to get rid of them? I don't know anyone who wants to get rid of these.
Cut the ninja screaming.
Awesome. That was so cool.
That was GG. You did all the work. I just drove.
Well, I mean, driving was crucial because we had to stay out of the storm.
You could say it was a duo victory.
All right. So I thought in between our victory and now, I thought of a couple more things I wanted to say about AI usage, generative AI usage. And for me, I think ultimately it depends on how the final product is made. If the AI is just like kind of blending and meshing together like copies of things that it just scraped from the internet, then that's not as good as like maybe if there's a technology where it actually learned similar to like a human learns and then creates something kind of original using that knowledge. That's not as bad to me. But Nintendo's concern about intellectual property rights is if let's say that like it becomes acceptable socially in the industry to use generative AI to create content, Nintendo decides, okay, like we can just make this backdrop or something, or we can make this these textures in the game using generative AI, and they do so. And then it turns out like, oh, this actually stole this artist's work from like the stock image site or something that he was selling. Like you can actually see his design in your design. It's clear that it was his, something like that.
That would be bad.
Then they can get sued. Then they owe him a lot of money. Then they don't, all sorts of stuff. And on top of the moral issue of like that's not right to just straight up copy someone. And so it just really depends on how the technology works for me, and I need to do a little bit more research on how it works because, when you're typing out just something like a script or like some words, like I don't really know if they're like I don't think they're just copying and pasting words from other works necessarily. I think there's some sort of intelligence there that, but I don't know.
It's different than like an actual artistic like representation, unless I guess you base it off of your own work and only your own work, maybe.
Yeah.
But again, that's like that's being a programmer, I guess, in some ways too.
yeah. Well, and the other thing that I was talking about using that music app, that they're actually being sued by the record industry for massive copyright because
that makes sense.
Yeah, and they probably when they create the voices for those songs, they probably train them off the voices of real release songs to create some sort of voice based off of that. And so there's probably some issue of them, taking actual work and mashing it together into one product. It's just one of those things where I think that we're going to have to figure out in society how that shakes out. And it's going to take a few years, maybe a decade or so before.
Yeah. I was just trying to think if there was anything else that like, maybe was, I guess taboo is the best word I can think to describe it, like taboo to use previously in the industry that is now used and like everyone uses it. Because like game development, obviously, I'm thinking of that way now, is incredibly slow right now.
Yeah.
Like 5 years minimum turnaround, it seems, on a lot of items.
Yeah.
Unless it's Pokemon Game Freak. But like that seems to be the thing. So I'm thinking of, the newest, I've been watching like the Unreal Engine as they've been updating. They have the metahuman, their faces. Like you can just import a face with basically anything.
Yeah.
Like, if you have an iPad, it has a LiDAR scanner. You could eventually, import that into metahuman and then you have a fully animated model. And it's the same with, doing the mocap. That's saved a lot of time of animators individually having to animate things.
Yeah.
And that's technically an AI in this description, not generative, but different. But one generative AI thing that came out in the newest, or I guess it could be considered generative AI, is the world builder. So it's like, how Minecraft essentially is a generative world. Like every single one is different with the seeds and like builds itself up into infinity.
Yeah, I forget what that's called. It's like a procedural, I think.
Procedural, that's it. So now Unreal has this, like you can use your own, terrain assets and things like that, but like you can make, say it's an Assassin's Creed game, you could make the world, at least the layout of it, to your parameters and make it all different and unique, but also within minutes. Like you could do the entire world, which it's not, there is something to be said about that like, you lose quality definitely not doing the hand touches like in, certain smaller games, but
yeah, and so I guess for that argument, you're saying that that's not necessarily stealing other people's work, but you're basically just putting someone out of a job who would typically have already done that.
Yeah, like an environment artist. Or
you're basically like the job of an environment artist is now being, given instead to just a program, even though it may not be generative AI where it's stealing other people's work or taking or borrowing other people's work.
Yeah.
We have a potential guest on our show.
We do, yeah. But I guess one thing is maybe it's better for the environmental artists to do the little like scenery details that they prefer to do, but maybe they prefer doing all the, or maybe they, they can put the plants and like the foliage in, but I don't know how they feel about that. If it speeds up their process or if it makes their job
Gone.
less viable, or gone.
Yeah.
Much like I said with the, newsletter thing, like it's hard to tell. And like, obviously their AI is trained off of their previous work as well, typically.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if there's anyone watching this that happens to be in these kind of jobs and situations, please let me know. I'm curious now.
Yeah, and I'm also curious, like, how some of these technologies work in terms of, like, because I might be a little off base on how they work. Like, I might have said something like, no, Zach, that's not how it works.
It's very probable.
It actually works like this. Yeah. So like I read about it and I have some thoughts about it and opinions about it, but I don't necessarily know everything about it. So
that's why we don't state our opinions too heavily, because we're not informed enough to do so.
Yeah. So, okay, let's move on. We got to go to the next bush. I do have one more thing. Now that you said that, I thought of one more thing.
It's just so easy to talk about for some reason.
Yeah.
I like my recordings an hour now. I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, this is going to be the first 3-hour podcast. No.
I mean, maybe,
So far away from the next area. Oh, I can
That's
build.
a drop. Oh, God, you're so right.
All right. I guess I can build. Oh, I didn't even do it. There we go.
Nitro splash.
I don't really have any. I have a crossbow this time around.
Oh, there's our windmill up there.
Oh, there we go.
Should we go there?
There's bushes before then, I think. Like, there's a bush just right there.
Okay. Oh, there's people up ahead.
Uh-oh.
We're literally almost on your mark.
Well, there was a bush on top of this hill, I think.
Okie dokie.
Maybe not. No, it's right over here. Sorry. That's the one I was looking at.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Just seeing if it's safe enough. There we go. I mean, right on the edge, so we're going to move in like 50 seconds, but...
There we go. So, the other thing I thought of that I was wanting to talk about now, I don't remember which game this was, but there was a game that was launched that was actually released, and instead of the voice actor's voice, it was like an AI-generated voice for the character. And it was actually a placeholder because apparently I read that during the game development process, when they do character voices, they often start with like, an AI voice placeholder so they can like program it with the correct timing, then later they'll come in and they can also edit quite easily. Like if they want to change the line, they can just, they'll have it as a placeholder. Then like they bring in a voice actor to replace it. And so it's a tool that like really helps, the game development process. And then the only thing I can think to counter that is like, well, they could have just just had anyone do a voice and then paid them a decent wage. They could have just had.
True, yeah,
So it's like it's just a hard thing because we've been dealing with this type of stuff like our entire human existence of using technology to do things faster so that we don't have to just like hire someone else to come do it. So yeah. it's the
thing, I guess, living in the information and just big technologically advanced period of life.
yeah. So it's just a thing to deal with in life. And I think we've talked enough about AI. I would like to move on to the next.
I think we could go forever, so we probably should go on. But I do want to say thanks to all of our sponsors.
That's right.
We have
I got a
sponsors.
I forgot to tell you, I have a sponsorship.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's this budding new AI company.
It's this great new AI company. They do multiple NFTs.
It's basically an AI company that you buy into it through their NFT. Or you could just use creator code ZackScottGames and creator code Xanator to help support the channel. We are both, or whatever. We're both Epic partners and support the podcast is what I meant to say. And we're both Epic partners. You can also become members of ZackScottGames. That would help me And I guess you have a membership thing on your channel too.
Yeah, I have a membership, and I'm considering streaming on YouTube. So
Oh,
it
there
might
you go.
be useful to have.
We got to
So,
go just slightly.
We do. Well, we got through all of our great sponsors anyways. So.
Yeah. I guess we just go up here.
You don't even have an email to like get sponsorship information on.
Yeah, well, they can just tweet me.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's not
Publicly.
usually how sponsorship works. You can just email me. Mine's on everywhere.
Hey, here's a bush. And
Liquid
we're
Death, hit us
safe. Safe again. Oh, and also speaking of just, the way that you guys interact with us and stuff, creator codes, memberships, whatever. Also, thank you so much to everyone who's left comments. Here are a few comments that Jordan and I appreciated. I'll just throw them up on the screen. Jordan will throw them up on the screen because he's my editor. I haven't figured out how to replace him with AI yet.
Give it a few years, I'm done.
But actually, the funny thing is, I mean, and again, it's not just AI; it's technology. Like you used to actually do the annotations on my video,
Yeah.
and obviously, like annotations aren't a thing anymore on YouTube.
Yeah.
But at one point, there was a tool. TubeBuddy had a tool where you could just copy the annotations.
I got replaced within like a day.
But you were able to move on to do other stuff for me,
Yeah.
so you weren't just tied down to doing a very tedious annotation job. And so,
I mean, it was great to not be doing them because I mean, it was okay to do. It was just like it was a bit of a pain to do every single video of every single day. But like
someone's right here.
There's a boss there, and we're just shining as well.
I'm a little confused. Someone just dropped in next to him.
Oh, it's because he revived someone.
Okay. Let's. I guess we move forward again.
Yeah.
I kind of want to go this way
I was gonna say let's not go the way they went.
because
though.
there's a bunch of stuff here.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I could use.
I'm
this.
curious what they have here.
Yeah. Let's see. I got. What did you drop?
I just dropped a dumb SMG, but I picked up a better version of the same dumb SMG.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, I see the
We're looking for bushes,
thing ahead. Yep.
or we're
Oh,
looking.
we could teleport.
That's true.
There's one right there. We could. Oops, I marked that.
We have
one.
crowns.
Yeah, we do. Yes. Oh, there's someone going up right there. Oof. Do we want to just like go like maybe over here somewhere to get?
Yeah. Are we taking this rift?
Yeah. Do you want to?
Yeah. Where are we going?
You sure? Okay. Just
Oh, way over there. Yeah.
yeah. I just felt like away from this more city bit might feel a little nicer.
Yeah.
Or dense bit.
Oh, I'm being shot at.
Being shot at. Yep. Oh, there's people.
There's a guy over there.
Too. Maybe if we can get some more over here.
Actually, there's a bush right over here.
There's one right. Yep. Perfect.
They won't see
We're on
this.
the same board. Two in the bush.
So next topic. This is also kind of a weighty topic, a kind of a heavy topic here that I came up with. I saw this on like earlier this week. I think on Twitter because I follow Alana Pierce, and I'm actually a fan of her content. I don't watch a ton of people's content, obviously, but like, she had a video where I don't remember what the video was about. This is another thing where like I have an opinion, but I'm not super informed.
Yeah.
But like,
move again.
I don't know what the full video is about. Okay, let's just move. We might have to segue into this later.
Maybe we could do the next episode.
Yeah, maybe so. Let's just
with how it's looking.
Yeah, this is an intense podcast.
It really is.
We don't even have a car this time.
I know it's not looking as good for us, but
Is that a supply balloon up ahead, or? Oh no, what is that?
It's just a ball
Oh, okay.
on a thing. Ball and stick, my favorite childhood toy. Oh, there's someone right there. Oh no, they're baddie. Oh no, what is that?
The battle bus.
God. Oh, that makes sense. I
hit him.
don't know where to
Oh,
safe-
hit him for a ton.
What?
Oh, he saw me. He threw up a building.
So you find the battle bus, boy?
I think I was.
I might steal the battle bus.
Oh, that's a good idea. Where's that?
If I can get in there. I've got this. Alright. Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right next
Where's
to you.
here?
I'm right next to you.
Use the weapons in this move? Oh, wow, you're just really on top, aren't you? I can't go forward.
Ow,
Oh
I was
God,
hurt really bad.
Oh, the Magneto.
Oh,
Wow,
I'm down. I'm down.
That did not go to plan.
Oh, I'm in the storm.
Oh, no. Hey, a bush. So anyways.
Oh, man.
Top 5.
All right, so going back to the topic, because we had to just compete in some action stuff.
Yeah.
But okay, so I didn't watch the full disclosure. I didn't watch the full video. I only watched like a clip of it. But like I guess she was talking about there was a critique that the new Elden Ring DLC or something was too hard or something, and she had mentioned something about like a situational a disability, like such as being a parent, would make it difficult to play that game because like if you're having to take care of a kid, you can't just focus on the game. You have to you can't just pause it. I guess apparently you can't pause the game. I don't know much about the game.
Yeah, there's no pausing.
There's no pausing.
Or anything. Yeah.
But like, what if you go to like the home screen? What happens then? Is it just
I really don't know. Like on the Xbox, if you go home screen or something, I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But at least on PC, there's definitely not.
Okay. So, but anyway, and she said that, and I saw the clip. I had no feelings towards it whatsoever. And then,
same. I was like, that seems fair.
And then suddenly there's like this outrage, just like.
Which we should say, like, she does tend to garner quite an outrage from a certain type of people.
Yeah, and I don't know why. I mean, I kind of know why, because for whatever reason, there's a certain group of gamer that really gets upset about a lot of stuff and very protective about a lot of stuff, and that's not me at all. No. I don't care about accessibility options. Like I like some of them. I would never want to say, oh, developers, they have to put these in, because that's not me. I'm very ambivalent towards them. I like certain ones. There would probably be some that I don't like. So, but I have no idea. I don't know why people got so upset about this. And they're just like making fun of her, and she handles it well. She had a response video that she handled it pretty well in. So go ahead.
Elden Ring is and Souls-like games and Souls games are so bad with this type of community, like this outrage. So just to put it in perspective, in Elden Ring, you have something called summons, which can help you in fights.
Yeah.
And kind of distract the boss. And you also have there's certain builds that make things easier, like playing a mage or whatever, so you're at a distance.
Yeah.
If you play that, you record it or stream it online, you will be absolutely hate bombed. If you use a summon that's in part of the game, they will consider that you are a big baby that does not deserve to play the game. Okay,
so I kind of get it then. I don't get why they're so outraged, but I kind of get the mentality of oh, you're not really playing the game how it's supposed to be played. I mean, I don't get it in terms of I side with it. I just mean I understand now what the narrative is becoming. So I mean, okay. I was thinking back to when I was a kid, and they were the Battletoads, the game. There was no. I played it. I never got past the third world on my own. Eventually, I used the Game Genie to have infinite lives, so that I could actually experience the rest of the game. And I would have never been at that age. I never would have been able to experience the rest of the game without the Game Genie. And so I'm glad I did.
Good example.
And I'm glad I did it, and I don't regret doing it. Now, if it came down to it, and I'm talking with, let's say you're a Battletoads expert, and I'm just a filthy casual at Battletoads or something, or any game, and you're well, I did it like this, and I'm okay, well, I didn't. That would be about it.
I feel like that's a normal way to have that conversation. Be oh, I played it like this. I did it I didn't use this item just because I thought it was a little harder. And you'd be okay, that's cool, but I did it like this. And then that would be into conversation.
Yeah.
You would talk about the experience.
Yeah. And I guess my experience, and again, this commentary isn't so much to do with Alana's video, because I'm just kind of using it as a jumping off point to talk about accessibility. A lot of people, when I first started playing Splatoon, they said I would never get S+. They just said, there's no way Zach will ever get S+. Never. He's just not good enough. It'll never happen. And then I did it, And then like some of the comments are like, oh well, he did it like this. He did it like on this mode. And I'm just like, come on.
They can never. You can never win.
Yeah. So I mean, like I did it, and I did it my way, and I did it I think in tower control. And so, but like, and so I get like there's some people who are very protective of like the way that they play the game. I just don't really understand how that translates to such outrage online and name calling and stuff. I wish that weren't the case.
I was just thinking, we're playing Fortnite. We use the accessibility setting literally to hear footsteps or see footsteps.
Yes. And
I am actually, I know you might not be, well, I don't know, maybe you are with how loud your headphones are. I am actually a little hard of hearing in my right ear. So I can't tell when things are on that side very well. So it's actually and where we're talking all the time, it's such a beneficial tool in this game.
Yeah, exactly. We are playing with accessibility options right now in Fortnite. And actually, I would argue that pro gamers, like all these pro Fortnite streamers who turn off shadows so they could have better visibility are basically doing the same thing. They're basically
true.
It's an accessibility thing that they've done. Although they may not label it as accessibility, but I think turning off the shadows gives you some sort of advantage. It gives me. That's why I turn them off, because I can see.
I mean, you can see better.
Yeah, I can see better with it. We got to move.
Yeah.
Okay, but not far.
I do have more to say on this.
What's that?
I do have more to say on this.
You're done. I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. No,
you're out.
No. I kind of do too. But so. Okay, so I think that if we just there's a bush right there, which will buy us a little time.
Oh, nice.
Keep the conversation flowing.
Yeah.
But what did you want to say?
So I think another thing is like, accessibility options are also, people tend to forget this. Like, of course, there's the, situational disability, which, it's a technical term that game devs actually do use. People took it as, oh, I'm disabled, like something a little bit more severe. It's like disability doesn't mean just one thing.
Yeah.
People I don't think get that very well. But, so, there is the argument that, there's actual disabled people that want to play these games.
Yeah.
And, they do have like, the Xbox gamepad and all this other things that has been great for accessibility. But if they go to play Elden Ring, unless they learn, like, say, like I have a friend who has on his right arm, it's a stub. And I don't know if he would be able to actually perform at the speed you need to for Elden Ring.
Yeah.
To do all the dodging and everything, because it's quite tasking on his arm to do so. And that's who I feel like, definitely some accessibility options would be handy. And like on PC, they've made that, like with mods, which, I'm sure maybe he's considering playing it because of this. But yeah, like I feel like that sort of gets lost in this whole like conversation as well, with when people think of accessibility options, who it's kind of originally for.
Right.
But
before we move on, I just want to say that he should consider getting good. Let's go.
In fairness, he would laugh at that. Because I also would say this.
Okay, let's see. I don't think we've seen anyone this round, have we? Oh no, we saw the bots at the very beginning.
Oh yeah, real people. I have a kill.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess I do too. I guess, man, this might be another round where we're just like, we really need to like get more towards the center to have a full conversation before having to move.
I'm gonna see if there's a car up here that we can take.
Oh, good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, maybe facilitate getting a little closer in the middle. I think there should be one around this side.
At least we won one. That's what I'm happy about.
I'm amazed we did. It's great though.
And that was actually fun too. I see why people like the cars.
Yeah, some people. But I think the cars are actually, like, I love them making the game more fun, which in some way is accessibility, I guess. Now I think about it.
Yeah, I actually wanted to talk about that. I don't know if I wrote that down. Did I write that down? You're stealing my topic. No, just kidding. Where are you?
There's a car here. I'm just taking it real quick.
Yeah. Get some of that. Oh, actually, this bush. Hey, this one's safe.
I don't know if it is.
It's perfectly safe.
I don't think it is.
Okay,
looking at the map,
all right, let's move.
Yeah, I think you're driving.
Are you in? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Oh, this bush is.
Yeah, this bush is great.
But do we want to go more central to... Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't want to be stuck, like I kind of want the opportunity to...
Yeah, maybe over here's the gas station area, so it could go maybe towards that. And could maybe get a few little upgrades.
Okay. Oh, are we being shot at?
No, I'm shooting at them.
Oh boy, yes. Yeah, we already have... Oh, wow. Here we go.
Oh, wow.
Any bushes nearby? Any bushes? We could use them. Okay. I don't know. Where are the... There's one up there.
Elle just sent me a photo of a sweet potato that looks very veiny. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Are you sure it's a sweet potato?
You know what?
All right. Here we are in the bush again.
Two in the busheroonies.
Two in the busheroonies. So I was wanting to talk about Fortnite. I wrote it down. I was wanting to talk about how, in a way, how Fortnite constantly changes the game. It gives like players who, like us, who aren't so good at building, other options to win. And I don't know if they would call that. I don't know the industry terms. I don't know if they would call that an accessibility thing. But like that's like Ninja learned to play the game in a very specific way with building in a certain way that he has learned to play the game, and then he excels at it. And when Fortnite releases anything that kind of like makes other players able to combat him in a way that he doesn't appreciate, he gets kind of upset about it. So he's like, the cars being OP, you can learn to play with the cars, you can learn to play around the cars. So but like, he's learned.
That's interesting. I didn't think about it that way.
I don't know if they would even call that an accessibility option, but I like, when games give different types of players, like I'm terrible at aiming on like a Nintendo Switch controller. I would love to be able to plug in a mouse and keyboard. Then I would be able to aim so much better. But some people think that that's a little too OP.
Well, saying that, playing, Call of Duty, if you play on Xbox or something like that, there's actually a hint of auto aim that a controller gives you, which some people turn off because they're like, oh, I don't use auto aim. My aim is good enough.
Yeah.
I don't want it distracting me. And then they get killed by someone with auto aim, and then they scream effing auto aim.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's part of the system. Not everyone can play 12 hours a day to get that good.
And I think that, in a way, time is the biggest hurdle. Like, if you're someone who is an adult and you go to work, and you only get to play like a couple of hours of gaming a week or something like that, there's no way you're ever going to be able to match up with like a teenager who stays at home and just plays like 8 hours a day, there's no way. And so just games having a way to kind of level the playing field, especially in more casual modes. Ranked mode might be different, and if they have different modes, then that's perfect. Like if you want to, you know what I'm saying. Like time seems to be the biggest thing that would separate someone who's like really good at the game and someone who's more casual. And so
I think that's the same with Elden Ring and any other game, because much like with them, it takes time to learn the moves. And like some of the boss fights, I mean, depending on your level and everything with it, like they can go on for 20 plus minutes. And like not being able to pause for a moment, like, say you do have a newborn and you need to run out of the room because it's crying, which my brother's been through. He just has to die, which he's okay with that. But like not every parent has the time after that to,
and you also, if you're making a game, a lot of times you want like as many people to play as possible, as many types of people to play as possible. And so, like... Or maybe you don't.
I just remembered a quote from, I believe it was Miyazaki. I'm not sure exactly, but I believe he said, like, not everyone is meant to play Elden Ring.
And that's true. And that's true. And I would never want to force, like, I would never want to, say, like, oh, this developer should make it for everyone. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that, like, like, if you're someone who's really busy in life and you only have, like, a couple hours a week to dedicate to a game, you might want other options than just, like, playing, like, a quick round of, like, Sudoku or something. I don't know, or just playing a quick mobile game of like Candy Crush or something. I don't know.
But I also think maybe people need to learn to not shame people for wanting said things as well. And like if they do use like the easier options or summons and things like that.
Oh, we got to move. We got to
We
move a
do.
little bit. Oh, we have a car.
I got it.
It doesn't have any guns on it though. What's
I bet I can get some near this thing over here. I don't know
Okay.
if there's going to be any more bushes.
There may not. We're kind of in the desert, and plus we're at the final
There we go. We're
tent.
about
Oh,
to get this.
here's a. Oh, I got a gun.
Alrighty.
Oh wow, we're being kind of shot at. Okay.
So true. You're so
I got him.
observant. Nice.
Well, I didn't get him. I got him for like. Get
Ow.
this guy out of here.
Oh, he's going to kill me. I got. Oh God, we're. Yep.
We go get a heal.
That's what I'm looking for.
There might be one in the big arena.
That's my hope. I also don't want to die going in immediately, so I'm seeing if there's one around. Okay. Where is the big arena? Oh, it's
Oh, there's some gas over. Hold on, where are we? There's like some gas thing there.
okay. That would be handy.
Yeah, underneath to the right.
Ah, so true.
And then there's that cow catcher right next to us.
But this
too.
also heals us.
Oh, great. There's a cow catcher next to us too. Oh, okay, yeah, you see it.
It's a spiked bumper, actually.
Oh, spike
Okay.
bumper. Okay, and then there's
Yeah.
another one over there. Well, but we got to go this way, so there's gonna be one here.
Okay.
I marked where we eventually could go.
Alright, good stuff. There's some people fighting ahead if we want to go do that.
Yeah.
I want to get these bulletproof tires as well. Oh, that's off-road tires. Okay. Actually, that's good for here. So.
Yeah.
Okay. I realize I just sit here with my mouth like wide open, like.
Me too. I'm just like.
It's yeah. When you're on camera, you get a lot more aware of it. And you're like, oh, oops.
There's something there. There's another. Okay, yeah, we can just kind of chill
Fill
out.
up a little.
Okay, yeah, people are gonna have
With
to
how
come
many
this way.
people's left? I kind of want to fight them.
Yeah, we can fight them.
Yeah, fight and kiss a little.
I'm ready to fight them. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Didn't quite do what I thought it would. There's someone there.
That's an NPC, I think.
Yeah, there is actual in. Oh no, it's just all NPCs. Okay,
Watch out. Oof.
we're good. Oh, there's a car behind us.
Yeah. Should we go get
So
more
true.
gas?
I might as well.
All right.
You know,
Top 5, baby. Oh, there's a guy over
someone
here.
straight ahead. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh wow, I am flying.
But he's almost dead.
Okay, we'll
But-
go back.
I think he's hired someone.
So true.
Oh, that is a guy that's hired. That wasn't a real guy.
I think I killed him. Oh, where was that from? Oh, is it the hired guy?
I guess. Do we want to go back and get gas?
That's
Or-
where I'm going.
Oh, well, we can't. That area is
I
kind
know,
of
yeah.
closed off, so
Being
not-
shot from somewhere.
not really a good place to get gas right now.
I think we're being shot from up here. Okay, perfect.
Nice. I honestly can't tell where we're being shot from right now.
It's up on that like rig looking thing.
Oh, over.
I think it's just the guy again. Oh, there's a car right here. There's someone in there.
I knocked
Shoot
down
that
a
car
guy.
that's beside of us. There's
Oh,
someone
okay.
in there. They were trying to hide, but the noise thing gives them away, which is good to know. You can't just hide in the car.
Okay. Oh,
We're really low, so once we might die soon.
is there any gas station? No, there's no gas station nearby.
I can go out of the thing for a second if we have to.
You don't have to.
It's more just because we're low. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Okay.
It's okay. I have... Oh!
Are you down? No.
Yeah, well, we're both...
Yeah. I don't know. Okay. Oh, shoot. Oh, got him down. He was on top. He was up top.
That makes sense.
I'm right here if you want my sweet revive. Oh, he's building around me. He's gonna... Oh, that's you. Hello. He might come and get me. Oh, there he is.
Okay.
Yeah. This is almost in the zone. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, get my revive. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm glitched.
I'm almost dead. You should get me up. Yeah.
Trying.
And we're actually in the safe zone for this storm.
If this works, wow. Holy moly.
And then, oh, I need to heal, so I will heal really quick. I hear him.
Yeah. We gotta move quick, too.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna have to somehow get out here and move this way. On the ground, probably.
Yeah,
So there's
I
a
think
zip line.
I'm taking the... I'm gonna see if I can jump on the zip line.
Okay, I'm gonna take this.
Oh, they are climbing now.
Uh-oh.
Oh, dang, he can fly. He's over there now. It's me, you versus him.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is when having just 2 green weapons shows its problems. Oh, I hit him for 6. He's on a lot of health.
Okay.
He's dead. Wow.
2
He had
victories!
2 medallions and gold weapons.
How do we get 2 victories out of this?
I don't know. Wow. Huh.
So, I mean, I guess this segment, I guess I would just end by saying, like, I didn't understand why everyone got outraged about this, and some things go over my head, and I kind of get, based on what you were saying, I get why people get, like, defensive about, like, playing games and, like, oh, I'm the real gamer, I did it the best, you know, but I don't, just, sometimes this gaming culture that I see online, it just, I feel so apart from it, because I just don't have those same feelings, and so, but apparently that became news in a way, because, you know, she made a video and then a bunch of people got outraged about it. They picked up on it. I don't know if there are people who are just like constantly watching her video, just waiting for like what they deem as one slip up, and then like that's it. We're running with this.
They need the rage bait.
Yeah, and maybe they're just trying to make videos that are rage bait videos. I don't know. It gets maybe I'll get to the point on this podcast where like we'll just say something that we're not even really thinking about, and someone will just take it and run with it and make us look like horrible monsters.
Yeah, I mean, there's always a chance.
We can always hope.
Always hope, yeah. It's the way to grow on YouTube.
Yeah, that's true. The other piece of news, there are 7 new NES games on Nintendo Switch Online that they released. Cobra, Triangle, Solar Jetman, Golf, Mock Rider, Urban Champion, Donkey Kong Jr., Math, and a game called The Mystery of Atlantis, which was never released outside of Japan. So I'm kind of curious what that is. I might check that out. But
That sounds fun.
have you played any of those games at all?
I have played Nintendo Golf.
Yeah, that's
all
the
I
one I
got.
played. I owned that one growing up, and I played that a lot.
Yeah, I really love golf games. I even have played the latest PGA Tour games.
Oh, really?
And yeah, I'm a big fan of golf. I would actually like to golf in real life if I was not too intimidated.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I want to say maybe I've played Mock Rider, but I guarantee if I looked at it, I'd be like, no. I think I'm just thinking of like Speed Racer.
Yeah, I haven't really. I mean, like, I probably should have played Urban Champion at one point, but I never did. And then
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country or Donkey Kong Jr. I played Donkey Kong Jr., but not the math one. So
No, the math one's interesting. I'm
Yeah.
kind of curious. I always love those. If it is a edutainment game, I always loved those as a kid.
yeah.
So I'd be curious because I grew up with Humongous Games, I believe is what it's called.
What? What? Oh, okay.
What the
Sorry.
heck?
I was like, what does
Yeah.
that sound? I didn't know.
But yeah, they did like the Pajama Sam games, putt games, things like that. It was very 90s.
Okay.
We used to play them in school. But yeah, beyond that, nah.
We'll find those games on Nintendo Switch Online.
Yeah.
Now, this topic you wanted to talk about, so I'll let you kick it off.
I love how I wrote it down. Jordan wants to talk about main event and newer arcades.
Yeah, I love talking about this stuff, so this will be exciting too.
And I wrote it down like a Seinfeld thing. It says, "What's the deal with arcades having giant mobile games and less interactive experiences?"
And you also wrote down old man rants about arcades.
Yeah, that's your part.
That's me. That's for me to jump in. Okay.
But also me, honestly, because like, so we both, you especially, I grew up in like the later era of it, but like, still the hot of it. Like, the arcades we went to are vastly different. Because I went to Main Event the other day with my wife. We were just enjoying like a nice Tuesday out, and they have like a special deal if you go on a Tuesday. And like it was really fun, but like so many of the games are like Crossy Roads or Flappy Bird, like things, piano keys, like
giant
things like
games.
that. Yeah, like it's basically a giant phone with some physical buttons to make it like a little bit different.
Yeah.
But like I don't know, it just, when I used to go to the kid, even like the kind of newer style arcades, I felt like the rods, or like Chuck E. Cheese as a kid, I felt like those things were a lot more interactive, like something you really sat on, something you were more a part of.
Yeah.
And even Chuck E. Cheese as a kid had the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game. We used to play that in the Simpsons game and a bunch of other stuff. Or they had their own clones of like those things. And I don't know, it was fun. Like I enjoyed like certain bits because there was some that had like, the basketball thing where you like punch the ball to make it like shoot up and go into a little hoop. And there was this cool baseball one where you like pull back a bat and it hits a real ping pong ball into different buckets. And like I love that. That was fun. I got to, you know what? I'm gonna have to go to Main Event so I can film B-roll for this. Dang it!
That would be funny. Yeah, Jordan, you gotta go. You gotta put B-roll in.
But like those I thought were incredibly fun. But I don't know. It's not the same experience as I remember arcades feeling like in any way.
Yeah.
And it just made me feel sad. I don't know why.
Aw. All right, let's go to the next spot.
Okay. Oh, poor baby.
Oh, we have
I'm gonna
a
go
car.
over to this gas station real quick.
Do we have a car? Okay, let's
Yeah.
go.
I'm gonna go to this gas station in this like 10-second gap.
Okay.
Don't worry, you're
There
good
might
on
be
health.
some on the way. There's like one over here. There's one over
I
here.
need this one. This one's like the one I want,
Okay, yeah.
Oops.
Okay. There's that. There's, okay. Cool.
You said there was one over here somewhere?
There is one over here.
Oh, I should have just gone to that.
Yeah. Yes.
Perfect.
What's that sound?
Car.
Oh, we have
Or maybe
bombs
the
on the
remote
car.
bombs.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If I right click, we would just die. That would be funny.
Don't do it.
It's a horn.
Sound like you tried to do it.
No.
There's a machine gun turret. Nice. And there's
Oh,
also a
nice.
spike bumper. Nice.
Okay, thanks. I guess I should, go ahead and
Yeah.
do this as well.
Oh.
Oh. Well, we'll just keep killing while they shoot us. Zach, get him.
I'm out. We just run through them, yeah.
Yeah.
They're almost dead.
Yeah. Oh. They have those bombs.
If we'd be a little more still.
Hit them. A little more still. Just get good.
Oh, they're moving through the trees. Where did they go?
Straight ahead.
I knocked him.
Nice.
Let's
Okay, so his other
sick-
buddy is around here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
Yes.
Oh,
Nice.
now
We
he had
got 'em.
magneto hands if you want those.
Oh yeah. I have
Actually, there's
some.
some good purples here.
You can get the magneto hands. I already have some.
Oh, okay. Ooh, a sniper. That's me.
Oh wow. Oh yeah,
That
I had
was really
snipers in a
funny.
while. Yeah, that was funny. Let me. Oh shoot.
Oh, did I just get shot at?
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
get
so.
in, get in. All right. Here we go.
We're just like not even doing the bush this time. We're just playing.
Well, you know. Things get distracted real easily, you know? I was like, with my main event topic, I was like, I can't convey exactly how I feel about it.
It's okay. We'll have plenty of time in the bush
I guess.
if we can find another bush. There's some
Yes.
off-road tires.
Which could be handy. I would like to find some health, personally. More
If we're
importantly, a
looking
bush.
for,
Oh, there's someone.
oh, I was looking at my map. Oof.
This
All
is
right.
fun. I might go across the bridge and see if we can find a bush over this. Actually,
We
I
won't
see
find
one
them in this
distance.
section though.
I think there's one over here, though.
Oh, okay.
It's off-road.
This counts as off-road. Hey, there's a bush.
Technically.
There's a bush.
Perfect. No one will think.
Yeah, we got a duck in this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So go ahead on your arcade rant.
Okay, so yeah, I'm struggling to like convey exactly how I feel about it. Like I guess the feeling that I had, I guess I'm like, it just doesn't seem to get the same version of what I remember arcade being. It almost kind of feels like a casino, like with all
Yes.
the noise and everything going on. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, and you're right. They basically are casinos for kids now. And when I was first experiencing arcades growing up, I mean, there were casino elements like with ticket machines and stuff like that, but there were a lot more video games. And I just, I think that they have to find, like, back then we had home consoles, but the games in the arcade were much better technology. And eventually, home consoles and home gaming got to be to the point where they beat arcade technology in terms of like the games. And anyone who's making an arcade game isn't going to spend as much money as they do now on home release games. So
That's true.
it's just kind of like one of those things where now they have to figure out like, well, we still have arcades. We want people to come. Like, what can we do to make it a unique experience that they can't get at home? And so they have like these ginormous games. They have, like racing games. They have huge casino-like games, and things like
I
that.
like the racing games. Like the Mario Kart one is really fun.
Yeah.
And I always liked the ones where you were on like the motorcycles because, it felt like you were sitting on a motorcycle. It was cool.
Yeah.
Which those, like the racing ones always get me. I'm trying to think, like, I guess it's like the piano keys is kind of cool because at least it's like a big thing of piano and you're not tapping a screen.
Yeah.
like,
Is that like the rhythm game?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I played that one.
But like the Flappy Bird one is just
Yeah.
you press a button instead of tapping the screen.
Yeah, and the you got to think like how does that appeal to someone because you can play Flappy Bird on your phone or whatever. So how does that like
Yeah.
appeal to someone? I guess maybe because it's just such a large screen. It just draws you
True.
in like, oh, I want to try this out. Like
Yeah.
I know Flappy Bird. I play this all the time. I could
Yeah.
test my skill and win some tickets.
Have you played I believe it's a Galaga one. That's like a massive like
Yes.
pixel screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so that one does lure me in most of the time.
Yeah, and it's hard. I mean, they really ramped up the difficulty of those
It's
games
very
because
hard.
they want you to, spend your credits and move on.
Yeah, like that one I found very fun. That reminds me of the arcade experience.
Yeah.
More honestly.
Yeah.
Because like arcades were very good at letting like, oh, here's a nice little first level. Look at you adjusting to this.
Yeah.
We still won't tell you how to play, but look at it. And then like 5 minutes in, you're like, well, you're already done in 5 minutes. But
Yeah,
if you made it 5 minutes, you're doing pretty good.
yeah, I mean, and that's the whole thing is they don't want you to actually spend a quarter and then play for 30 minutes. They want you
Yeah,
to,
true.
spend as many quarters as you can. We might have to
Yeah.
move
I
slightly.
think we do. Yeah.
Dang.
let's-
Okay. Well. All right.
We'll
I'll
go back
move
towards
again.
this way.
There's a bush up there.
That's perfect. Then I can bring up my Barcadiums.
Yeah.
Two in the Bush.
You've been to barcades, I guess. We're still
Yeah.
safe. We're safe. Great.
Ah, nice. Yeah, we have a very large barcade, and if people want to look it up, it's called the Burl. And it's so what I like about it is there's about 35 pinball machines because I love pinball as well. That's another thing of arcades that I love.
Yeah.
And like still one of my favorite things of the older arcade style is skee ball. They have that as well, and still Main Event had skee ball, which is great. And another one is so they have, I would say, 35, 40 different arcade machines, and that's really fun. And even some nights they do free nights, so you can go in, and as long as you buy a drink, you can play whatever you want, and that's really fun.
I've been to
But
those
I feel
too.
that's very targeted to millennials and Gen Xers, though.
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
Like there was a joke I saw a Gen Zer and I was watching Northern Line being like, "Oh, have you been to the new Cyber Arcadium?" And he immediately knew that it was a Cyber or a cider rather, Cider Arcadium, and he immediately knew that it was a cider brewery with an arcade in it for millennials. And like he's like, "I get what you're going for, but like, come on."
Yeah.
And
yeah.
like,
So, I mean, from my experience with barcades, is they're really cool, but they wear off like after about an hour. Like,
Yeah.
because I mean, like all those old games are fun. All those old machines are so fun to be immersed in. But it's kind of like a museum. Oh gosh. Hold on, there's a fight right here. Oh, are they shooting at me? Are they shooting at the car?
So.
Oh God.
Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it?
Here. Oh, well, how's this working here? I hit him a bunch.
I killed one.
Oh, I also have those
Those-
dashes. That's what was freaking me out a little bit. I didn't understand that I had dashes.
They're running because they are nearly dead.
Oh, they're gonna heal. Our car's gone though. They blew up our car.
Oh, they're trying to shoot us from out there. That's stupid. I think we almost like have to chase them in a way.
Yeah, brother. Oh shoot! God, they saw me. Dang it!
Oh, I'm down. No. Oh no.
I'm dead.
Whoa, that was top 3?
I hit him. I almost got him. I should have aimed for the head or something. I don't know. They both look
I didn't realize
crazed.
we were so late game. I was being so nonchalant about that.
Yeah, I didn't realize we were that late in the game either.
Wow. Huh.
Well, do we want to be done?
Yeah, we can be. Honestly, yeah, we can be done because I think I got it out of my system. You know, I just needed to get it out there and be like, you know what, I'm a little upset about it. But
Well,
also,
thank
there's
you
other
everyone
options.
for watching. Check out our channels. I mean, you're here on mine. You can check out Jordan's. Oh, the game's over. See, we would have just lasted a little bit longer.
That's all it took.
But yeah, thanks so much for watching the Two in the Bush podcast. Come back next time for more. If you have any ideas for topics we can talk about next episode, then leave them in the comments below. Jordan, thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time for more. Goodbye.